front forks are on. Took a while. Basically on the powder coating, so where these mounted, there was powder coat on the inside and powder coat actually on the fork all the way up to the top of the stem. So I had to get my Dremel and take all the powder coat off from the top of the stem and obviously inside. Same on there as well, and same on the inside of the other side of this. However, I persevered and got it done. Oh, you are joking me. You never guess what I forgot to put on. Damn. Right, that's got to come back off. Because I forgot to put them on. Oops. I couldn't resist getting its little light on there. Fantastic. So it's looking more like a bike with each bit added. Still got to do the wiring for it. Saying that, still got to do all the wiring. New wiring loom I've got to make up. However, happy with that. It's a good note to end on. Dilly dilly. Morning guys. I was up bright and early, cracking on. The handlebars fitted. Front forks assembled now, complete with the shockers. I've just been putting this drive shaft back in, fairly straightforward. So I cleaned it all up, obviously. Put a new O-ring seal before I put it in. Also had to make sure, see the up, that I have to be pointing to the top of the engine, because there's a bit of an oil gallery inside. So it's got to be able to feed oil in the top and drop out the bottom, so you've got to have that in the correct orientation. I've put my blue Loctite on, cleaned the bolts down obviously, put the blue Loctite on. These just need torquing up now to 20 foot-pounds. And that's it. I can put the swing arm on then, and the rubber boot. The rubber boot has got a hole in the bottom of it, like, but I can't find one. So that one will just have to go back on. Not to worry. Okay, dilly dilly. Okay, that's the back trail arm fitted. The drive shaft's coming through, you probably not see it. But yeah, happy days. Just at the bearings to spec. So that's moving champion that. Cleaned the rubber boot up. Got the band on there. Cool. What I've done was, before I disassembled, I punched a mark in there, and you can just see the mark there where I punched it as well. And I counted the turns that I wound it off. It was 14 on the left and 15 on the right. So happy days. So I've had my feeler gauges down the side to check as per the book for the clearance gap on these either side, and it's absolutely spot on. So saved us a job, because obviously it was right when I took it off. Right, moving on. I'll get one of the rear suspensions put on. I can't put the final drive on yet until I paint it, so I can't reassemble that just yet, which is a shame, because I could have gotten the back wheel on. However, there's other stuff to be cracking on with. Okay, dilly dilly. Right, a little bit of painting now. So I'm stripping these lights down. I've started to strip it down, that's just so I know how they go back together. This one's yet to strip down, you can see all the pitting on it. If they clean up enough, I might leave them, or leave the top bits chrome and just do the stems black. I'm trying to do away with all the chrome work, but we'll see. I'll make up my mind. I've got this cover to do, which is for the circuit board in there. Brake mass cylinder. I've got this to paint as well. Obviously just that part, not this bit. That'll just get greased because it's a pivot point. I'll paint that for that. that's about it. I may then start and do some engine painting. I bought myself a little artist brush, can't even say it, one of them, so I can go around and paint all these nuts black gloss. So that's like a titivation job, but needs doing because it'll spoil the effect with shit rusty nuts. Hey, for half an hour, dilly. Okay, so I've painted the rear final drive. Looks good. Done the bottom of these suspension struts or springs and the tops. So that's happy days. Looks a lot better. So contemplating now also doing them gloss black. That, leaving them, but I might leave them in that, because they're sort of high shiny them, they're not rusted or anything. Paint that black gloss. The cover that goes on there, black gloss. This cover black gloss and that cover black gloss. And then the rest, the sort of black matte. So the only chrome bits will be them two and that, which will give it a little bit of bling, but not too much. Springs are looking well against the black with the chrome. I just think for this type of bike, over chromed is just not the way forward. I think just a little dab here and there as it is. Gloss black on them outers, and that's enough. I haven't done anything with the front springs. I could go and paint over these bits that are exposed, but a bit of a pain in the arse job. Like, I might do it. But I've got better things to be worrying about than them front springs. They've cleaned up alright on the tops. So I'll just leave them as is. The bottoms are shiny as well, so I'll leave them as is as well. Again, just for a little bit of bling on the front. Not too much. This back shocker was the worst. That's why I put it on this side. Because obviously it's a sidecar side. It's quite heavily pitted, that one, compared to the other one. You can see the difference. But again, not going through the expense of changing them. They're not leaking or anything, so they'll do. They will do. At the end of the day, if I ever did want to change them, you undo two nuts and take them off. It's not the end of the world. I've started doing a little bit of a cable tidying, so I've got the rectifier on the bottom of the battery box now. And I've redone the cable sheath, if you like, with the proper cable tip. Same with these. One comes from the gearbox for your for the 6-speed or 5-speed even in neutral wires. So that'll go up to the LCD dash when I get it, when it comes from China. And that one comes from the alternator or rectifier, if you like. So that's pretty much it up to now. I've painted these little bits as well, so these should be, yeah, they are dry. I've painted them with brake caliper paint, and it dries quick as anything, like. So that's cool. I can get that done up and put onto the battery box, cut these off, and then again put my cable tape around these. I'm getting the pins to take these out so I can clean the pins before I reconnect them, because you can't really get into them. So I'll just take them out of the plastic housing and then clean them up and then put them back in. So that'll be that job. I've done the rear brake mass cylinder as well, and I also done the back wheel. So I painted the black on the back wheel because it was shit, to say the least. Painted the black on the disc as well, and I did the black on that one. I haven't done the other side, and I've cleaned my brush, never mind. I I'm not going to paint this one. It's alright, this front one. You don't see much of the back wheel anyway, but it's just to tidy it up a bit. I may at some point do this one, but can't get paint on the front there, so it'll be quite tricky to paint that. I'll have to take my time. Not a job for today. That's it really. Once everything dries, which will be not long, by the time I've put that electric box back on there, I'll be able to get the back wheel put on, because the final drive will be dry then. Yeah, happy days. Looking well, looking well. Dilly dilly.